I mean, they're getting somewhere, but that's a barely. You feel me? It barely. It need to get barely.
All right, so why is Itachi a coon?
Why is it touchy? Because bro, he coon certified. He betrayed his own family, his own blood,
This is true.
murdered millions of his people. Maybe
Is it
thousands. It
millions?
was
I was about to
thousands. It
say,
was
what the?
thousands. It was thousands. Women, children, people who tried to press him. Murdered
Technically, it was
all
him and Obito.
true, but still murdered all of them just to save a village that really didn't even like them.
It's because Itachi inherited the will of fire.
It's cheap as hell, bro.
I mean, it's better than not coming to just nothing in the Hidden Leaf Village just being completely decimated.
It wouldn't be decimated. It's being run by Uchihas. They're literally just trying
They
to run the
couldn't beat
village.
the Uchiha. No, they couldn't win. That's why Itachi did it.
They definitely was winning that shit. They definitely was about to win that shit. You think the Uchihas was about to be folded by everybody in that clan, in that village? Think about it. You had someone there whose Mangekyo powers outside of Obito and Madara, his own father had the power to literally control the nine tenths. His shit's strong.
They still had the two. They still had the two. What they're called?
What?
Um,
Hmm?
what the fuck are they called?
What you talking about?
The head guy.
Hmm?
That the thing that Naruto always wanted to be Hokage. There we go.
Okay,
They
yeah.
still had the two Hokage. They had Danzo.
Okay.
Danzo knew their
Hold on,
weaknesses.
hold on, hold on. So this is the same night that Naruto was born.
Yes.
Again, Minato is out fighting a whole different fight with the masked nigga and the Nine Tails itself. He's preoccupied. Sarutobi, the third Hokage, at that point was slowly starting to get old. He was not about to wash a whole clan of Uchihas, especially if the Uchihas consisted of Itachi and his father and the masked nigga. Because the masked nigga ran away, leaving the fourth with the Nine Tails.
I don't think the masked person would have helped.
He would have.
I think his goal was just to murder the Uchihas, wasn't it?
No, his goal was to get the Nine Tails. That was the goal. So, like Itachi, look, that's like saying you killing your entire family for the United States.
Bad country to represent, but I would.
Kind of accurate,
I would.
huh?
Yeah, but if I'm not, if the option is to come home to nothing or come home to something, coming home with something.
You're not coming home with anything. You get branded as a terrorist.
Yeah, then I can chill out in Dubai.
You're not chilling out anywhere. In the real life, you getting 86. For doing what Itachi did to Yonville, you definitely getting lethal injection.
I'm going to a. I would do what Itachi did and go to another country.
Why? Why would you? Why? Why? Explain.
Because I don't want to be. I don't want to be responsible for destroying a whole entire nation.
Why not?
It's kind of fucked up.
Is it though?
Yes.
Is it really though?
Yeah.
Like, think about it. Like, is it really though? Because the country kind of needs a reset. I mean, it kind of needed a reset. It's been needed a reset.
Oh, the United States?
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely does. Just too expensive. But regardless, Itachi trading on his whole family to save a whole village that hates them. Is a wild thing. Just to leave your brother alive and have him chase you down and fight you to the damn end of it all. Just for him to go and try to destroy the very place you tried to protect.
He had a contingency plan for it.
That never got to get used.
Due to unforeseen circumstances.
No.
I'm pretty sure Itachi couldn't have predicted that fucking what's his name, Madara was going to revive a whole bunch of people.
Well, it wasn't Madara that did that though. That was Kabuto's idea. Kabuto just joined up with him. Which is crazy to find out how crazy Itachi literally planned for shit. Just to get revived and be like, this is not right. Hold on, something's not right. And they're like, yeah, we're in the middle of a war. Da 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 da. He's like, see, you were supposed to fight him, and then this was supposed to happen, and you can take him back home, talk some sense into him. But it looks like now I got to go undo this jutsu to save the village again.
Yeah, he cares about Konoha.
Crazy, bro. I don't think I can trade on my family like that. I couldn't. That dude a whole op to his own kind. Strongest niggas in the whole Leaf Village. They literally was the whole police force. The entire like not the entire Anbu, but they definitely was all the police force for sure. Speaking of which, about Anbu Black Ops, they are by far the most useless niggas alive.
Yeah.
Anytime anything goes down, they are always the first ones to die. But they're supposed to be these elite niggas.
Yeah.
That shit don't make no sense.
The fucking teachers are more useful than them.
Right. Even Aruka can actually do something. These Anbu just two shurikens. Oh, I'm down. But Kakashi get thrown through a couple walls and he's like, get back up and get out of here again. Like, bro, what is that? Y'all a whole super security force and y'all be folded. Be folding like crazy.
That nigga, what's his name?
Who are you talking about? You just that nigga, what's his name? Like
Naruto's teacher.
Iruka?
After him.
Which
The one that taught Sasuke the Chidori.
Kakashi.
Yeah, Kakashi. That nigga survived getting tortured for 72 hours.
Yeah, that plot on him was thick. That nigga should have died.
Oh yeah.
That would have been a different story if that nigga died.
Nah, Itachi didn't want to kill him.
I know he didn't. Itachi was a double agent, technically.
Not technically, he was.
True. And then he was like, I'm an enemy of the village, but I'm also the ally of the village. Like, come on, bro. Why did you plunge yourself in that kind of setup like that? Come on, G. Come on, guy.
Mm-hmm. He's stronger than me. I'll tell you that much.
What you mean, bro?
I wouldn't continue to like be active after that.
No, you got to now, bro.
I would just I just disappear.
Can't disappear, bro. They got you marked, tagged, and called, my boy.
Yeah. Did we talk about Usher and Kiki Palmer?
Really? Like that's I don't even know what to say to that. They just had a song together. Yay.
Oh yeah, and to soften up the George R. R. Martin take, stop playing with Robert Baratheon. He would 100% rock the mountain shit. Stop it.
I have nothing to say to that. I don't.
Yeah, there was a debate about the mountain going up against Robert Baratheon. Robert Baratheon is basically just a Dothraki disguised as a person of Westeros.
Damn.
And he has inhuman strength and is probably the greatest Warhammer user in the whole entire series.
Damn.
Yeah, that nigga, nah, he's nice.
That nigga finna mix the other nigga. I guarantee it. I stand by him.
Mm-hmm. And all the mountain is just really ridiculously strong, but that Warhammer is going to wreck the mountain's armor.
I mean, who
I don't
has
care
the
how
most?
thick it is.
Who has the most experience? Battle like you.
In one-on-one battles, I would say Robert has the more meaningful ones because he went up against
Not meaningful ones. Who has the most IQ?
who has the best battle IQ?
Yeah.
Oh, Robert by far.
That nigga gonna lose.
Yeah, the mountain is big as shit. Like I'll give him that, but Robert is really, really insanely strong. And even Jamie said that he couldn't fuck with him.
That's different. Well, I guess you gonna have to wait for them books in 20 years.
Oh no, Robert Baratheon's gone. That nigga died in the first book.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying, like, you was so prolifically angry at Martin. You know, it'll probably be. He probably has more done than you think. Really, to be all the way honest.
I know Winds of Winter, especially, is a really ridiculously long one that he said he's gonna have to break into 2 parts.
Damn.
Yeah,
More money
and
for
most
him.
of the books are at least 700 pages. So
Miss me with that.
I'm telling you, it's really good. It's really good storytelling. And it's not just from one person's perspective. And most of the time, it's not even the main characters involved that's telling the story. Like I know for the series, there was the Hand of the King Stannis, Sir Davos. One of it was told from Melisandre's point of view. One of them was from Cersei's point of view. One of them was from Jamie's point of view. One of them was from Catelyn's point of view. But it's never the main people that's actively playing the Game of Thrones, except with the exception of Cersei.
Hmm. Well, then, you know what would be the greatest thing ever? If he just said, "Fuck it, I'm not writing these books." If he literally came out and said, "Hey, guess what, y'all? I decided to not finish the series. Enjoy."
I would respect it.
Would you though?
Yes.
I don't think you would. I don't think you would.
I respect that more than, hey, I'm working on it. It's a work in progress. But then out of nowhere, you die, and we found out that you haven't been working on it. That would be worse.
Why would that be worse? I mean, you don't know what. I mean, you don't know like what could have been causing the situation to which he was working on it and he couldn't work on it. You're like, there could be things that you just don't know about.
No, he worked on 2 completely different books.
Well, those completely different books needed to be made.
Fire and Blood definitely could have been released after Winds of Winter.
Nah, it had to be out before
Why?
to set up the plot points in the next book. You gotta think like the authors do, man.
Fire and Blood is a
I
prequel.
guarantee it that the stuff in the prequel is gonna circle back in the next few books. I guarantee it. I stand by it.
No, it's a prequel.
I'm telling you, what happens in the prequel will translate over into the final book. I guarantee it. It'll come full circle. Full circle.
So Prince Rhaegar is just gonna come out of nowhere.
Most likely. I'm not saying like characters from the prequels is gonna end up in the end book. Like the shit that was probably going down in the prequels is gonna end up in the end book. Come on, bro.
Rhaegar is dead.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that the characters is gonna be there. I'm just saying what was going on then that set up the whole thing now is gonna come back at the end.
Wouldn't it make more sense to put it out after a Game of Thrones?
No,
Why not?
because there could be plot points in the next books that you'd be like, I don't really understand that. But the prequels set that up for you to be like, that makes sense.
But they did a fantastic job of talking about what went on before Game
But
of
these
Thrones
other
actually happened.
books haven't released yet. And this next book is supposed to be 2 parts, then that means a lot of things are going on. So there's something in that that correlates with the prequel and also the middle books that'll make this 2 part book understandable. So by the time you get to the end book, it all comes together.
You are fantastic at BSing.
What are you talking about? That's a legitimate thing.
That's not a legitimate thing.
Yes, it is.
They did a very good job of explaining what happened before Game of Thrones happened in the entire series.
Look, I'm telling you, the prequels is going to lead into the next few books, and the last book is going to tie it all together with a nice bow roll. I guarantee it. I stand by it.
I want to hit you with a bat right now.
Why? That's excessive.
They literally did a good job of explaining what happened before.
And I get
For
that.
this-
But here's what I'm saying, bro. You're not catching it, bro. Look, what I'm saying is you got this next book that's supposed to come out, right? It's a 2-parter. Now he can still drop new shit in here. They can be a part of the prequel. So if the prequel sets up what's going on in his next book, 2-part book, you feel me? Then it's all gonna come back together in the last book. I'm trying to tell you this. It's like 4-dimensional checkers on a 2-dimensional board, bro. Hell yeah. Don't sit there and
A
act
Game
like
of Thrones was basically a fucking prequel on top of being a story.
you're not understanding what I'm saying.
I'm hearing what you're
I
saying,
don't
and I
think you
want to
are.
strangle you.
I don't think you are because
I'm hearing what you're saying,
listen,
and
I'll explain it again, bro.
I will kill you. No.
That's crazy.
No.
I'll explain it again.
No.
Listen, so this next book is a two-part book. There's going to be a lot of things and a lot of details that's going on in this book, right? Like it's going to be new plot points, all that. It's going to be crazy before the last book. And there might be something in it be like, wait, hold on, this don't make no sense. But the prequels that he wrote beforehand is going to make the new stuff in this book make sense, right? So then by that point, when you get to the last book, it ties everything together, right? All the explanation, everything, even things that you probably didn't even think that was even leading into that point. Because see, at that point, raise your head, bro. See, at that point, now this whole journey ends with that book with everything explained. I guarantee it. I stand by it, bro. I don't know how many times I got to tell you this. It's gonna happen that way, bro. That's what I said. It's gonna happen that way, and then you'll be satisfied, bro. So why you hating me on this, bro? Why you hating me? Why?
He did not have to make a prequel. Stop. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Do I need to explain this
No.
again?
Oh no. I wanna throw a water balloon at you. Just
Why?
no.
Odd choice, but I'm just saying, bro. Like
Stop. Please.
the
Please. I'm not
prequels,
listening to this again. I'm no.
the
Let's
prequels.
move on.
All
Let's move
right, bro.
on.
I'm just saying, like the prequels is literally setting up greatness, and you're just not one to understand.
And in other news, Doja Cat's just fucking weird.
That
I ain't got
no
nothing to
one
say.
need. That's not news to anybody.
She is a complete weirdo.
That's not news to anybody.
I don't know what y'all thought Doja Cat was at the beginning. I
They
knew she
didn't
was
think
weird.
they all thought the same thing before this even
I knew
happened.
she was a weirdo long before then.
No, you definitely didn't.
No, I said when she you want to talk about praise and master. That
Look, bro.
that girl was
Look.
in a
I'm
whole
not the one who's
entire.
right. Hold on. Stop. I'm not the one who's out here praising Master. You the one who did that in that video.
Doja Cat did it way worse.
I don't know.
No, Doja Cat did it
I'm
way
just
worse.
saying you can't say it like this
No,
is
she was
news.
trying to pop it to a bunch of incel white dudes, and they rejected her.
Bro. You try to say like this shit is news. People know this woman is unhinged and probably needs medical attention. Like that's a fact. Like she needs a mental institute or something. Because the way she's acting and shit don't make no damn sense at all. Money be making people wild. Why do you do that? Why?
This is the room that Doja Cat was in.
I do not
She
care
was
about
trying to
no
bust
damn
it
Doja
open
Cat.
for all of these dudes,
That's all right. That's
and not a
fine.
single
She's a
one.
weird woman. She weird. What she does is what she does. Bro. She weird. I don't get her. I feel like she needs to have a mental evaluation.
Just be quiet and make music. But she's not going to. She's going to continue to talk and be weird. But
We already knew that. Like that's a given.
but her music is really good.
I don't care for it.
Bro, I'm telling you, her music is God tier.
Definitely don't care for it.
Her music is fantastic.
You know, it's like the 50th anniversary of hip hop.
Yes.
I seen this one video. These guys is talking about a lot of people's like, no, it's just because y'all old. That's why y'all don't like the new music. I'm like, bro, the new music is ass. They be like really dope beats and horrible lyrics. And that's not just me being born from the 90s. Like, the music is garbage. And Scott put up.
You're being old.
No, I don't like a lot of the new music is not good music, bro.
It's not good to you, but it's good music.
It ain't good music.
It's good music.
It ain't good music. Because there was this video brought up a point. So you had a lot of the different decades of music, right?
Mm-hmm.
You had the 70s people, then you had 80s, 90s, early 2000s, late 2000s, now. Different groups of music. Most of those groups never really hated each other. Nobody from no most of those groups ever really hated each other. People paid homage to the decade before.
Do you not see what Melly Mel's doing?
We ain't gonna talk about that. That's not
Melly Mel fucking hates Eminem's guts.
Everybody will be hating on Eminem. It's Eminem. That's not a good thing. That's not
No, it's not just Eminem. Melly Mel hated on Everybody.
One nigga does not determine the entirety of a generation.
But yeah, that's what the people before us would say, like, oh, this ain't good music. It's just the
But they
cycle repeating
didn't though.
itself.
The people before us was what? Ludacris, T.I., and all them? Yes? Right or wrong?
And the people that loved Eric B, Rakim, KRS-One, Slick Rick, LL Cool J from that group did not like that group.
From which group are you talking about? Wait, hold on. What are you talking about?
People that grew up off of Eric B, Rakim, LL Cool J from that group did not like the 2000s. Did not like the 2000s artists.
I've never met anybody older than me that didn't like 2000s artists.
Then you haven't met them old enough.
I don't know. I know a lot of older people, bro. I definitely have not heard anybody really hate the early 2000s because it was still music. There was still things that people was actually rapping about, the struggles.
Yeah, there's
There's been nothing but beef, like just beef for no reason. I'm trying to figure out where's all this beef coming from. How do y'all have this much beef to make several albums about the same beef in different ways? Like for
no,
real,
there's new
like
music.
for real. It's like sitting there. I'm like, bro, there'd be really nice beats. I'm like, this beat is dope, but it's just like the lyrics and everything on there. I'm like, bro, y'all just still talking about licking people, bro. Y'all
That's just drill.
I'm just saying, bro. A lot of the music nowadays does not have the same feel
That's not true. You still
as a
got
lot of.
21 Savage. You still got Kendrick Lamar. You still got
I
J.
didn't say
Cole. You
all of
still
it,
got Lil Uzi's Pink Tape was a good album.
from what I've heard.
Travis Scott's album was great. Future's album last year was great. Like there are people that make quality music. Gunna, Lil Baby.
But a lot of the people like Future and Kendrick, all them, they are not from this time period of music.
Future Future's the one that started it.
Yeah, I would say
Him and
started.
Thug. No, we're
I
not
would
doing
say,
this. We're
I
not
would
doing this.
say,
Him and Young Thug
I would
introduced
definitely
this new
say,
era of hip
I
hop.
definitely would say it was Young Thug for
No,
sure.
him and Young
I
Thug.
guarantee it was Young Thug.
Him and Young Thug, because I hated it. I hated it first because I didn't understand it. I hated that whole whip it like a ready. I hated that. I hated Rax. I hated a lot of early Young Thug. I hated Two Chains when he started.
What?
Bro, it was because I didn't get this era of music until much
I
later
wouldn't
on.
even mix him with a lot of these newer rappers that's coming out like that. I wouldn't even put him in that mix.
But he didn't start till like 2010.
That's like probably the last like good year. No, 12
Huh?
was 12 and 13 was pretty solid. 14 was great. I think probably after 14. No, maybe after 17. Hold on, give me a second. Hold on. I know from 2020 and up is if it ain't a known person, it's what? Hold on. Okay. 15 was a good year. 16 had some hits. 17 had some hits. I don't remember what dropped in 18. What dropped in 18?
Shit.
Nigga,
Bro, the music's good. You're just, bro, you're being like Dr. J. Remember when we was talking about Dr. J's top 10 list?
did we talk about his top 10 list?
Yeah, and how you had Tiny Archibald in there?
That was sports.
You're basically doing it. You're being Dr. J right now.
I definitely not.
Bro, they're having more fun with the music. They're
Is it fun
expanding the
or is it?
genre.
That's not expanding.
What do you mean it's not expanding?
If I'm gonna sit here and listen to the song and the lyrics ain't lyricing, I'm done.
Because there's only so many words you can flip.
I'm just saying, bro. Like, it doesn't have the same energy or feel to me, at
It's
least.
not gonna have the same energy and feel. It's a different era, Keith. I mean, Calvis.
In a different era, regardless. Like, I'm not saying like it has to be exactly what was before. I'm just saying there has to be more effort to it.
Bro, there are people that have
There's
effort
been
in it.
new songs I'll be clicking on and everything, and I'll just be like, this, I just don't see it.
Bro, just hip hop just turned into a supermarket. Like if you want that lyrical miracle stuff, Killer Mike's still out here, Kendrick Lamar's still out here, Drake's still out here, Lil Baby's still out here, 21 Savage is still out here. There's people, if you want that lyrical miracle shit, they're out there. Griselda, whoever you want, if you want them, you can go listen to them. I just think you don't like the fact that there are people like Lil Uzi, Playboy Cardi, et cetera, who's doing their thing, and that they're getting a big spotlight on it.
Bro, the shit that I hear on the radio is really not
Why are
even
you
great.
listening to the radio?
Bro, because half the time, like if I get in the car and I drive to work, I just don't even turn on my Bluetooth. I just be driving there because I'm going to work. But half the shit that be playing on there, and be like, this is what people's like. I don't see the what's the word I'm looking for?
The appeal to it.
Yeah, because I'm sitting there listening to it, and I'm like, it's a dope beat. It's just something with the lyrics. It's not very. It's not it.
Yeah, but you can get that. There are people out there who still do that lyrical miracle shit.
Then they ain't giving them their just dues enough.
What do you mean they ain't getting their just dues? The people don't want to think about a bar for 20 minutes now.
Bro, trying to think about that bar, bro. That bar be lit.
I know. Then they're backpacker radio stations.
Them radio stations need to be easy on some of these songs. Because some people, I'll just listen to it, it's like, how are you part of the? You know what? Let me not. Let me not.
Because it's just a different form of expression. That's all.
Let me not.
You know, if you don't like the auto-tuned rap, you don't have to listen to it.
Let me not. Let me not. Let me not.
Yeah, bro, you just being old, man. It's okay.
It's really not.
You're being old.
Definitely not.
You're being old, man.
Just because someone doesn't like how a lot of the newer stuff's happening does not make a person old.
When you have antiquated thinking, that makes you old.
Wow. Wow. Now that makes me old. That's crazy. We the same age, and that makes me old.
No, that's the spirit. When I say old, it's the spirit thing. It's not the actual age.
Like, niggas gotta be like, damn, that was a dope bar. Like, Take Nine, dope bars.
And
J.
he
Cole,
still
dope bars.
also he has a fantastic album that recently dropped.
I don't know. I still haven't finished listening to it. Some of them
It's a
songs,
great.
some of the songs on the first one, I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, Take Nine. Take Nine showed
Experiment.
his ass.
He experimenting a lot of beats, and I'm like, some of them are a little, but the lyrics still, he still kills it with the lyrics.
Yeah, but yeah, that stuff's out there. You don't you don't have to listen to Lil Uzi or Playboy Cardi. That's all I'm saying.
It's not even Lil Uzi or Playboy Cardi I had a problem with. Actually, I don't even remember the last time I even listened to a Lil Uzi song.
You haven't heard anything from the Pink Tape?
Depends on what's on there.
I know he did a cover to Shinsuke Nakamura's theme song. He also did a cover of Chop Suey, which is pretty odd. Like he did a whole entire cover to. Do you know what Chop Suey is?
Mm-hmm.
By System of a Down. Wake up, make a nigga, wake up. You wanted to. You wanted to. You ain't never heard that? Really? One of the Mortal Kombat's used that song as their rollout. I think it was Mortal Kombat when they were rolling out one of the Mortal Kombat's. They used that song as the little theme song.
Hey, bro, your son up there crying.